Alrighty, as it has started pounding rain, welcome back to Destiny 2 with a new week of Destiny brings a new set of items. Here, checking out what we have on the front page of new items, new modes, and new everything's. Starting off with the front page, Galvanic Fork, which looks like an Arcstrider Sparrow, or just an Arc Sparrow, which, if the picture looked right and if it wants to load and actually show, this actually does look pretty gnarly with the thunder roll right there, excuse me. Man, it is really struggling to load this one. I'll come back to that. Let's see, sign of approval. The Guardian Angel shader from Forsaken is back for Chaperone. The Rim Skipper Sling on the front. Let's see, this is a new season of Arrival Tenet 2. I don't really recognize that name, so I'm not sure what it's relevant. But it's a real tiny one. It looks pretty cool, but at the same time, not my level of stuff. And then the brightest store, the usual consumables, the selfie emotes, which I believe everyone wants at some point, because you can actually take selfies with people, technically. But yeah, selfie. And then the Polemology ornament for Queenbreaker was essentially a Awoken brain fart. It's a Awoken skin, basically. And then the MINDJACK projection, which is essentially a symbol of the Vex, which I never really knew was labeled as MINDJACK. And then this one, the BUTTERBARK shader. This one, I think, is going to be interesting. Well, it's not too bad. Well, that's actually interesting. It's like a patterned wood shader. That actually looks pretty cool. I might adapt that once or twice. Moving on to what's available in the Bright Dust store for our varied attentions. Man, things are loading slow. Okay, the Curtain Call emote from all the way back in Warmind, or Season of Rasputin, I should say. Season 3. A little rose throw. And then the Duel emote from Black Armory, which I believe... Oh, yeah, you just slap somebody with a glove. I forgot about that. The Tall Tale from all the way back to Forsaken, the kind of patched together ship. If, for those that don't know, it had pieces of one old ship and pieces of another from D1. The Riveted Majesty shell, which is essentially just a little spiky shell, little rivets. Then the Intrepid Exploit Helm, the Season of Opulence armor, at least helmet for Titans. I'm not sure what it is for everyone. The Barren Wastes Arbalest skin from Season of Opulence, which is essentially a desert camo. The Saint 14 projection as well for Bright Dust. And then amongst various shaders, the Arctic Pearl, the Flavito Core, Calco's Finery, a bunch of other shaders, not ones that are really used much. The Reef Awoken Transmat effect is nice little fancy one. The Up in Smoke from Season of Dawn, you are in Flamu, and then the DAITO Capsule entrance, which is a nice little new one. So aside from that, I don't believe there's much else in terms of that. An interesting detail that I'm not sure why, but when I speak to Banshee, he has something for me that is related to the Tommy's Matchbook quest, at least according to that. I have completed that, so it is a curious thing. Considering I have actively finished it, I don't know if I can do it twice now, but I am honestly confused. If I have to do it all again, because for some reason swiped out, I'm not doing it. I'm going to wait for Bungie to fix that issue. But aside from that, let's check our new modes. I will have a video on the weekly mission out on how to do it, good methods to do it, and various other things. Oh, I went to the wrong menu. Excuse me. Okay, for destinations, I believe Flashpoint is on Io. Actually, that doesn't make sense. I think it's on Mercury because it was Io last week. Yep, Flashpoint on Mercury. So there is that. The weekly mission, seasonal mission, is back to the Lost Oasis again. Not sure if anything... Oh, right, I forgot about it. Kalash chest I got. So, moving on for ordeals. Let's see what we have up for ordeals. The European Dead Zone, I believe it is Lake of Shadows. Taking Vandals. Yeah, that sounds like... Yeah, Lake of Shadows. I keep forgetting I can just check for that. Nothing new with Gambit in terms of double XPs, but I shall check to see what we have in terms of Crucible modes. So Control and Rumble, the usual Supremacy and Lockdown for the Rotators on top of the usual Elimination and... Man, brain farts. Survival. So that's all in terms of Crucible, Flashpoints, and the new stuff there. Aside from that, be warned, if you got a completion of the Prophecy quest, you have a Bungie Rewards option available. It is a Emissary of the Nine, I believe, hoodie. But aside from that, that is about all in terms of brief little intros for the week. Like I said, I will have a mission out on the Means to an End step, week 3, see what's happening and see where we go when we get Ascendant again. But aside from that, my name is Matt Scorpion, and that is all for the Destiny 2 Weekly Reset, and I shall see you in the next video.